What up, my nerds? This is ToastedLombax back with more Metaphor Fantazio, and in the last one we actually started to be able to do our own things where we could just explore the town and city, do quests in the order that we deem fit, but we are limited by time frames, and now it's time to be moving on and getting some more bits and bobs done. So without further ado, let's get started. Now I am interested in pushing this up. Greetings, elder boy. We didn't see many of your tribe in the royal capital, though we're similar that way. Right, the Mustari tribe. Of course not, it's understandable. We rarely make ourselves known to the public, so then interest in our history levels are secluded in the press, so I'll share what we'd like to know. Mustari history. Okay, so same as before. Yep. Let's do it, so talk with him. Glad to hear it. Let's go elsewhere to chat, shall we? So time has moved on. Our tribe is called Mustari. Perhaps the most obvious part of our culture is that we wear masks, just like the one I have on right now. Next thing you'll notice is we have 3 eyes. Hang on, that's just like the, the magician. He's got one eye closed. Our third eye cannot see things. We see the world most exactly as you do. However, the Mustari faith is vastly different from other than that tribes. We have our own unique faith, different from the state religion of Sanctism. Is it restricted to the Mustari? That's correct. Normally, we cannot reveal our teachings to other tribes. Sancticism is a belief open to all. Perhaps that is why at times politics get involved and distort its doctrine. For that reason, we refrain from revealing our faith to everyone. It's only our means of keeping our doctrine the way it should be. That doesn't sound like the best solution, but I'm guessing it's complicated. Some try to spread our teachings outside the island, but things quickly grow complex, and one must tread carefully. Other tribes have a tendency to jump to conclusions. That is why Sancticism has gathered many believers, and now we are scorned as the masked tribe. That is who we are, forever etched in our history. He told me about the Mustari way of life. I feel learning more about the existence has improved my tolerance. All right. Oh, got 2 tokens on there. Okay, so what is it, like 10 tokens for do that? Because we got 3 on the previous one, I believe. It may be worth telling you more. Next time I'll tell you about our basic doctrine if chance comes. So hearing all that was intriguing. It's about time I head back to the inn. Oh, afternoon, night time. Well, there was that shop that opened up at night time exclusively, so on days you don't visit a dungeon, you will have enough energy left for activities at night. You can visit followers that are only available at night or hone your royal virtues. Gallica might have advice on what to do at night. So back to the hushed honeybee. Cool, well, what do you say? Hey, remember that shopkeeper that spoke to you about the Ignited shop? He was so cryptic. Okay, so can we go back to that then? Right, let's go here. Hello.
An elder, sorry, but would you mind keeping your distance? No, wait, are you perhaps the elder who's been frequenting the Hushed Honeybee Inn of late?
Am I that famous?
Well, for better or for worse, your tribe certainly stands out, but more importantly, your reaction gave you away. You do frequent the Honeybee. You see, I work in a very high-end hotel as an apprentice cook, but so far I've been entrusted with our chores. My dream is to become a 5-star chef. To that end, I've been researching the various cuisines of the city, and the Hushed Honeybee has caught my nose, if you will. I made the mistake of telling my superiors I wanted to go, but they stopped me cold. If I learned to cook from a prairie puss, it would damage our kitchen's reputation, they said. They told me if I get caught setting foot in Sunshade Row, I'd be fired on the spot. I'm an idiot, and he doesn't even trust me. It's the same tired prejudices. Nidia are liars and cheats and so on. So if it's not too much trouble, could I ask for your help with something? I'd like you to go help out with the cooking at the Hushed Honeybee, and then report back to me what it was like. The only catch is, my employer has some high priority guests coming soon, so if possible I'd like you to get back to me by June 19th. I'd like to learn about their ingredients and what the kitchen's like. And of course, the taste of food. Naturally, I'll make it worth your while. How's that sound? Sure, I can do that. Now, how many days do I get on this? Oh, thank you so much. You're truly kind, agreeing to help out a stranger you've only just met. I finally know what makes that kitchen tick. Okay, so we've got 8 days on that one. Okay, cool. Oh, and we get wisdom. Nice. And Magla pills. That's all. And 2 grand in money. Oh, shit. So I need to help out the Hushbee, blah blah blah, who wants to research cooking. Apparently Honeybee is always busy at night, so that's going to be the best time, is it? Just like that, you're agreeing to help that guy? But I suppose Fabienne has helped us a lot, so it wouldn't hurt to pay her back by helping in the kitchen. From what I've heard, the Hushed Honeybee is really busy at night, so when the sun sets, let's ask Fabienne what we can do to help. Cool.
Now, is there anything else in the area? Oh, hello, it's you! Hi there. I remember you, Elder. Seems I was right about you not being a local. I've heard rumors. My sources suggest you and Grius were working together. Huh? How do you know that? I own a magic igniter shop, and I do have some sway with the residents of Sunshade Row. But you needn't worry. I've no intention of turning you in. In exchange for my discretion, though, for lack of a better word, would you be willing to do a job for me? What? What job?
Yes.
A dangerous one, shall we say. I imagine a colleague of Grius would like to have a skill and discretion required. However, perhaps I'd better look elsewhere. Oh, shit, hang on, did I skip something? Fuck. I'd prefer to work with someone who already understands how the world works to some degree. Too much risk otherwise. Don't want your death on my conscience. Proving your virtue. With a retort that demonstrates your royal virtues, you can gain the upper hand and win new supporters. Consider the type of ruler you'd like to be and respond well when choosing... Okay. So, at least describe the job. That's what I'd like to say, but I don't have wisdom. If my wisdom were informed, I'd be able to judge if I could handle it. I'm not going to be held liable for putting a child in danger. This conversation's over. A shame couldn't even ask about it, but hey, I just a thought here, but she's not really seeing you, is she? Not that she thinks you're a bad guy, but she's absolutely defining you by your tribe and age. But if we can get her to see you as an actual person, I feel like she'd tell us more. I bet we'd make quite an impression if we helped other people around town. Let's see if there's anything we can do for people here. I bet that'll help. You'll get better at setting yourself apart too. I'll gather information for you, so if you're ever unsure about anything, just ask. Just don't forget, we still have to do something about Grand Cathedral too, got it? I know about Grand Cathedral, goddammit. But that's fine. Can we actually go in here, though? Oh, we can. Ooh. Right, what else have we got in here, then? Ooh. Check Mysterious Crystal. These crystals aren't merchandise, are they? They just seem like lumps of maglia. Okay, what about you, my friend? At this establishment, we only sell the best magic igniters in the whole country. It is our policy to decline service to certain tribes, including the Elder. Apologies, but I must ask you to leave. That's unacceptable. First of all, magic igniters are premium high-end products, and even if I did want to serve you, I couldn't do so without the permissions of an association representative. And just who is this representative? That would be Lady Brigetta Lykeln. She is in charge of the operations at this igniter shop. Okay, fine. We'll get out of here. We got another one of those dudes here who has something. Check the view. Why not take a breather? There's a nice view, and it's important to stop and smell the roses, you know. Besides, watching how people in a Grand Trad live might broaden your horizons. Okay, yeah, let's broaden the wisdom, shall we? Let's take a break. Alright then, it's decided. Cool.
Whoa.
The streets are packed, but at least it's not as huge crowd as the royal funeral had. Sure are a bunch of nobles on the main street and around the Grand Cathedral. I see some Clamar, Rogue, and even some Ishkia. But if you head back to the back streets, you'll see more Parapus. Guess that's what a class divide looks like. And then there's you, the only elder in town. It's crazy how people will see the most vile things. I don't let it get to me. It doesn't really bother me. It's very strong of you, but if anything does get under your skin, make sure you speak up. Let's not hide anything from each other, okay? Personally, I don't see much difference among the tribes, but I bet a lot of people would disagree with me there. Gazing out at the sides of the capital with Gallica makes me feel like I broadened my wisdom.
Alright.
Oh, 2 points of wisdom. Nice. Q. So now, Gallica and I headed home while discussing the people in the stalls we had passed along the way.
Time marches on. And
Okay. So we're now just moving one day at a time. We are. Cool. And one thing that I might check early morning. That necromancer mentioned a day of calamity. Pretty ominous, but what does it even mean? Lewis's orders or not, 'twas necromancer who committed those acts of brutality we witnessed at the royal funeral. He undoubtedly prepares. Well, before we put a stop to that corpse-robbing bastard, before that happens... we're going to stop. If the state army can't handle him, then it falls to us to do it. The day of calamity we were warned about is just 9 days away. We need to stop the necromancer before then. Cool. So afternoon. So this is where we get to do our shizzle during the daytime. Is there anything we can do here? Like, let's have a look at the map. So, oh no, that's not the map. To the power of archetypes, I hear the voices of the past year or so. As of yet, thou art but a nameless wretch in the time to come. We shall judge if thou art worthy of vessel for our power. Oh, right. The true king who the people would choose must be a culmination of the heroes of Eld. If thou shouldest use my power as 'tis meant to be, the path will open before thee. Use thy strength for justice and save people of the realm. Make the real world what it was beyond our grasp. Did that voice belong to your archetype? Is it true that under the king's rules anyone could be crowned, even you? But I think stopping this calamity is way more important than worry about that right now. I mean, that's fine. So we got nothing specific there. I'm not seeing any quests there. No. Oh, there's. Oh no, yeah, that's that one. Okay, so that one, recruitment center. Okay, so nothing there right now. I might even think about doing. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff to decide between. It's very hard to do, really. Do you want to have a chit chat with you? Let's get this one done. I just never imagined the day I'd meet a real one. Perhaps there's some truth to the story. As my boy parents, blah blah blah. Okay, so skip that bit. Yep. Let's go for the imagination. Listen to his story. Imagine that, getting to tell a fairy tale to a real fairy. Come, let's find a table at the tavern. Oh.
Long ago.
Now, this story goes back to my grandfather's grandfather. Once, far, far away, there was a village out in the countryside. There was a cave nearby. The villagers prohibited anyone from entering. But one day, my ancestor, who was just a boy then, decided he had to see it for himself. So he defied his elders? Your ancestors sound like a handful. It runs in the family. Ha! Anyway, sure enough, he ventured deep inside and soon became swallowed in darkness, hopelessly lost. A handful or not, he was just still a boy, and his bravery failed him. He sank to his knees in the dark, crying pitifully. But then, something bathed in a warm light caught his eye as it approached him. A little light actually spoke, saying, "Pipe down, you can't cry in a place like this." He was shocked. After all, he got a good look at it. The boy realized it was a fairy, pulsing with light. He was so relieved his tears only magnified. But the fairy couldn't bear it. Throwing her arms up, she said, "If you want to cry so badly, fine, suit yourself," and she left. But before he knew it, the fairy returned. "Come on, follow me," she said. "I'll show you the way out." You see, she had sensed a dangerous beast deep in the cave, and compassion won the day. She decided to get him safely back to the entrance. Huh, I thought the fairy was kind of cool at first, but I guess she had a good heart. When they arrived at the cave's mouth, the boy turned to thank the fairy, but she had already disappeared into thin air. Time marched on, and he grew into an adult. He visited the cave countless times, hoping to find her and thank her, but he never saw her again as long as he lived. Oh, but would you look at the time? We'd better pick this up again later. If you'd like to know the ending, I'll be around. Ah, so we can learn a second half to the story, can we? Cool. Yes, that's it. Let's get all them points and everything. It's time we got back to the others. I still didn't find that bloody shop that only opened at night time. I will find it now. Ah, here we are. Good. Right, let's pop in. Hello. I hear you were with Grios at the Honeybee, and an elder besides. Things must be interesting over there. A friend of Grios can be trusted, I suppose, but let's not discuss the legality of my goods. Ooh, what do you mean by legality? Oh, I see, right, okay. Sinister Straw Effigy deals 100 dark damage. Ooh, okay. What about this? So, Praetorian Cloth, once carried by a renowned bodyguard, reduces the turn icon cost of guard command by half. Able to perform 2 consecutive actions. Actions use turn icons as normal. Wow, those are very expensive. Shaped like a bird's mask, used to prevent the spread of disease. Prevents poison, prevents paralysis, prevents hex, prevents stays, prevents forget. Okay, cool. All still very expensive though. Bloody hell. What can I sell, by the way? Broken igniter. Okay, dokie. There we go. Good. Right, now do we have anything? Okay, fine. We'll leave it at that for now. Right, I suppose while we're here at night time, we'll get this assistance in the kitchen done then, shall we? There we go. We always get a flood of guests tonight. Looks like it's going to be another hectic one. If you're free, could you lend me a hand with prepping food? If you'd like to help out, feel free to use the kitchen as you please. And if you have the ingredients, I can show you how to make red grass roasted bidou. Seems like Fabienne's having a real hard time. She's done a lot for us, so the least we can do is return the favour to help her out when we can. If I help Fabienne prepare food for my tolerance should, yes. Oh, that reminds me. There was someone who wanted to know what it's like helping with cooking here. We could knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Of course we can. Let's do that then. I appreciate the help. Now let's get you into the kitchen, shall we?
Next up is...
We finished preparing the fish, so now we just have to put them in the pot.
Oh, right!
The finishing touch is the addition of fruit as a secret ingredient. I forgot to ask how we prepare it. What should we do? We could grate it in and simmer.
In that case,
We should grate the fruit in and let everything cook in the same pot with the fish. Interesting. It'll definitely soak up the fruit flavor if we simmer everything together. Calico and I put our hearts into the preparation. The dish draws you in with the aroma of fresh fruit. Let's serve it to the customer.
I knew it!
The customer wolfed down a whole plate. You're surprisingly good at this, Dingo Hopper. Looks like I did a good job of helping out. I feel my tolerance improved. Nice. Oh, nice. I continued to help out as the night went on. Oh right, someone wanted to hear about the honeybee. I should visit the young man on Solomeo Street.
marches on, and the age of a new king.
Oh, these days are starting to tick through. God damn.
Oh, just straight into the afternoon, no morning chit-chat. Fine, fine, fine.
There it is. Here we go.
Hello.
Ah, you have perhaps helped out a hushed honeybee. Please tell me what it was like.
I recounted to him the full story of my time as a sous chef.
I see, so it's in preparation. If I'm hearing you right, it sounds as though Miss Fabienne is rather particular about the ingredients she uses. This red grass you mentioned, not just anyone can get their hands on that, can they? I knew she was no ordinary innkeeper. As I believe I mentioned, the place I work serves high-class clientele, and the head chef, not to mention the customers, put too much emphasis on tribe. Just being in Nydia, I get coach order from Clemar and rogue nobles in particular, to be expected in society as it stands today. The head of the chef doesn't want people like that to even see me holding a knife, probably why he sticks me with all the busy work and chores. Suppose I should be grateful to have a job at all, honestly, but still, there are a lot of days when I question why I'm putting up with any of this. So I just wanted a confirmation of a simple fact I think I've always known to be true, that the skill of a chef has nothing to do with one's tribe. Hearing about the hush honeybee has renewed my inspiration to keep cooking. I don't know where it'll take me, but I'm ready to throw myself into the proverbial frying pan. Oh, and of course, I need to thank you properly for what you've done. Yeah, take this as a token of my gratitude. Yes, excellent.
So we helped the hushed honeybee.
Oh, look at that. We've got some big money there.
Now then,
Oh, wow. Oh, I didn't realize we'd get some wisdom for that. Oh, hello.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Wisdom.
'Tis one of the virtues a ruler must possess. If thou aspire to true sovereignty, fill thyself with the knowledge to discern truth from falsehood. A conqueror needs that precious kindling with which a follower's passions may be inflamed. Cool. For better or for worse, we learned a lot about this country's attitudes toward different tribes. Who knew prejudice could even extend to cooking? But it's heartening to know that people are working to make it better, so we've got to keep our own fight too. Cool. So, should I mean, I didn't use up today's allocation, which is good. But, was it wisdom we needed at level 2 for you? So let's have a chit chat.
Back again.
Blah, blah, blah. Yes, there we go. If I put my overflowing wisdom on display, I'll be able to stand my ground with people as powerful as this woman.
Oh, there we go.
Well, I suppose you really are more than you seem. I certainly can't imagine Grius would have worked with any normal child. Glad to hear it. Now I'd like to see what you're made of.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name is Brigitte. I run this shop and manage trade of magic igniters.
Cool.
This is your first time in Grand Tract, you mentioned.
Well, strictly speaking, my second time. Because we got recruited, we left, and we came back. They make things easier just to please you?
I suppose they make some things easier?
Aha! Situationally easier, but not broadly useful, eh? You have a good grasp of it then.
Maybe.
Alright, next. Are you good at keeping secrets?
I don't know. That's a secret.
I'm afraid
Yeah.
that's a secret.
Are you trying to be funny?
Yes, I am.
At least you're not short on nerve. Then, I have one last question.
Shoot.
Do you believe in God?
Oh. Everyone's faith is their own.
Not the one everyone else does. I have my own beliefs.
In other words, not the God of sanctism. Well, that's enough for me.
Kill.
Yes. I think there's potential in you.
Ooh, an
I'd like to ask you to
extermination
handle An
mission.
extermination mission. you're fit for the task.
Cool.
The fact is, our trade route for Ignitus has been, shall we say, compromised. A local monster's apparently made the place its feeding grounds.
Oh, well, shit.
Evidence suggests its actual nest is near the place I personally checked out. I want you to go there, find it, and exterminate it.
Cool.
Wait, hold on just a moment. You're asking us to handle something so important? Is that even okay?
I'm asking you precisely because it's so important. There are reasons I'd rather not bring this to the guard. I usually prefer discretion with these sorts of things anyway. Especially with groups like them. But if Grius trusts you, then I certainly can.
How are you
Good.
connected with Grius?
It seems everyone's connected with Grius. Do we even need to ask anymore?
What do you think? It does seem like she could use the help, but
You will be compensated, of course, and generously. There's also the option of discounts on my stock, if that appeals.
If we're allowed to buy
Rumor
it.
has it there's even treasure to be found at the monster nest. I'd say
Ooh,
the potential rewards are a fair
hello.
match for the risk.
This monster isn't the bloody dragon, is it? It's a strange request, but someone connected to Grius probably wouldn't try to trick us. Probably. It doesn't seem like a bad deal between compensation and treasure.
I hope you've no objections to the job.
I do not. Alright. How long do we have to do it?
Thank you. You're bound for Belega Corridor. It's only a short distance away from here.
Cool.
This one's important.
So I need to slay Guptoros in Belega Corridor. The information in Grand Trad, who's usually at the Hushed Honeybee Inn on Sunshade Row, could have more details. Oh, the informant! Sorry, yeah, the informant, yeah. Oh, wow. That's pretty big points there. That's more than what we've got. Shit, I didn't see how many days we had to do it.
it's here.
Oh, balls.
Just think of the goodies that might be hiding
And how many days is it going to take me to get there?
And right there's a labyrinth.
Right, so a derelict mansion which once belonged to a prosperous noble family who rivaled. Okay, so we'll come out of that for now.
If you don't have a way there, I'll lend you my carriage. Not the kind of trip you'll want to make on foot.
No, not
You
really.
can leave the city through the large gate south of the central street.
Excellent.
Don't die out there now.
I'll try my best not to. Okay, so the informant, yes, we should probably check it, but don't forget our mission is in Grand Cathedral. To get there, you can exit from the large south gate to speak with me, and I'll call you with carriage. Cool. Okay, so that's good. Good. Right, so we'll head to Sunshade Row. There he is. Hello. What is it you want to know? Bye. Oh, wow. Okay, cool. So, ingredients for Grand Trad. Learn about the ingredients you can acquire. Secrets of Redgrass Shop. Okay. Ah, there we go. Ox Demon of the Belega Corridor. Yes. I might actually just buy it all while I'm here. Who told you about the Belega Corridor? That place may still harbor some treasure, since not many know about it. However, word has it that deep within the grotesque Guptoros, a gigantic two-legged beast brandishing an axe. Oh shit, it hates anyone who uses a staff or mace. It'll go berserk if it sees one. Watch out, if it starts to build up strength, the next hit could knock you straight off. That said, if you time your attacks well, you can knock it out of its stance and halt its attack. I recommend swift pierce attacks with a spear of some sort. It's weak to them. If you can't, then you ought to simply guard. Defending won't help you to escape, but you may just be able to survive the onslaught. Finally, there's a lot of go-bones out there. Those behave more or less the same. If you want to fight them off, use swords and spears. When he says staves and maces, does he mean mage and healer? I guess we should switch it up to be safe. Just to warn you, it's full of monsters that make the ones in Grand Cathedral pale in comparison. If you go, make sure you're mentally prepared for what you'll face. That's all I can offer for now. Should you survive or do you return? If you've got the coin, I'll have more information for you. Okie dokie, fine. Now let's check these out. So why not? Let's spend a little money on some information. There's a lot of ingredients available in Grand Trad, right, if you want to cook something then. The butchers sell Bidu meat, and there are other shops that sell red grass. The water shop sells pristine clear water, well, same as any city really. If memory serves, I heard something about being able to make a dish from Fabienne's hometown. Why not try it out? Received a scrap paper inscribed blah blah blah, cool. And a secret of the red grass shop.
Just between us.
There's a stall in the market in front of the Grand Cathedral that sells red grass, you know, the herb that Fabienne uses in a certain dish of hers. Matter of fact, red grass originates from a region where you'll also find Fabienne's hometown. It's not far from the Grand Trad, but the herb is difficult to find there. For that reason, the shop owner only sells it to trusted regulars. Any stranger who tries to buy it will likely get shooed away. But you're no stranger, are you? You already know Fabienne, of course, and you're also an acquaintance of Grius's. So if that's what you're after, try mentioning him to the shopkeep. Get on that list of regulars of his and he'll be able to obtain a fairly valuable ingredient. Okay, cool. So that's all of them. Let's have a quick check at the old dude had then. So, right, what do you sell, my friend? Young man, you're some interest in my shop wares. Don't presume it's just some poetry mustari shop from the Minerva Archipelago to Ontario. We've wares from all over the country. The costs of some reflect the fact accordingly. However, we've all sorts of things, from gear to the power to heal of foodstuffs too. Okay, cool. Oh, I see. So mindless mallet. What's that all about? I mean, it's only 85, so why not? We'll make them forget things. Right now you have 0. Why not? Yeah, let's buy it. Oh, you sharp eye and good taste. Do come again if you're so inclined. Cool. So there does seem to be a lot of these shops around where you can just buy 1 or 2 things specifically, which seems pretty cool. But we came here for meat and water. Right, let's have a chit-chat with you. Let's see how expensive this water is. So buy. We'll buy 5 of them. Why not? Yes, there we go. I'm probably going to regret that, but you know, it is what it is. So if I get a chance to try using this, cool. And then where's the meat guy? There we go. How much is this going to set me back by? Oh, let's buy 3 because I don't know. I actually don't know how many I need. So hopefully that will do. Now we should try and find. Was it the red grass merchant? Oh, can't go that way. Yeah, that's fine. Blah, 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 blah. Fine. Well, this could be someone here. Let's check you out. Get at me, mate. Thank you. Do you know Grius? Oh, don't tell me you're one of those that have been hanging around the honeybee lately. One of his friends, truly. I come from the same town as Fabian, so Grius and I met a long time ago. That man helped me countless times. I was quite sad to hear of his passing, though I think deep down I always knew that things with him would end like this. Anyway, I couldn't possibly turn away a friend of Grius, so will you look at some of my red grass? Oh, actually, yeah, I'll get 4. Why not? Red grass seems like a useful cooking ingredient. You have 0. Yes, I'm buying it. Feel free to come again anytime. So does that mean that you still have the other? In fact, that should be enough. That should be more than enough. Right, let's head back to Sunshade Row. Now, this cooking, does this use time? Be responsible for blah, 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 blah. Oh, can I only do this at nighttime? Ah, okie dokie. I probably should check in with Maria, actually, if she's here. Maria's room? Still seems to be in bed. I hear Steph will cry from back room for now. I think it'd be best to leave her. Okay, fine. Right, let's check on requests. Let's see what time we've got on each of them. So we've got no deadline. So bullish embargo. Okay, I'm glad that's got no deadline. Necromancer takedown. More task forward and prologue. Oh yeah, the mage thing. Yeah, save princess from desert. Okay, fine. I wonder if these yellow bars go down the more we do. I mean, it might be worth giving that a go. Oh, we can actually see the calendar, can we? Right, so we're there. Okay, so there's nothing special happening there. So that's presumably the one that we need to defeat the doodad by. Could potentially go give that a quick go, maybe. Because there doesn't seem to be any other dungeons, so maybe it's not worth doing that just yet. Either that, or we go challenge the other dungeon. You know, the quest with, what's her face there? Choices, but which one do I choose? I don't know, but I'm sure I'll figure it out in the next one. So, thank you very much for watching this one. I really appreciate it. Whatever it is that you're doing and wherever it is that you are, I hope that you have a great time, and I shall see you in the next one. Bye!